Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are saying this movie financially is failing. Some people saying the movie is financially on track. We all know that with BVS, with the numbers that they're doing and the advertising put into it, they have to have a lot of money to even justify, to call this movie a success. So where do we think, I'm going around the circle, over or under $1 billion before it's run is over?
I'm going to say probably under. What do you think, Eli?
Yeah, I think it'll, it might get close, but, we got a month before Civil War comes out, and people got to get that as the asses in the seats if they want to make $1 billion.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I think Civil War is so close that I don't know that a lot of people are going to go watch BVS 3 more times before Civil War comes out and then watch that 4 times in the theater. You know what I mean?
Which is essentially almost the same movie. You got superheroes fighting each other again. So
yeah, pretty much. But I don't know. I mean, what do you think, Leroy? Is it going to hit $1 billion?
It's not going to hit $1 billion. Matter of fact, I never thought it was going to hit $1 billion. I think I said this on our very first podcast, it wasn't going to hit $1 billion. I mean, mainly because before the movie even came out, it had all this negative buzz behind it. And then a lot of people were just confused, like, why are Batman and Superman fighting? How are Batman and Superman fighting? And then we're starting to get, and the thing is about Rotten Tomatoes, that I don't think that affected the box office at all. Not even a little bit. Maybe even boosted their numbers up a little bit because people were curious about it. Because plenty of movies have gotten bad Rotten Tomatoes scores and made shitloads of money. I mean, you got Transformers. No one cares about the Rotten Tomatoes score there. Twilight. No one cares about the Rotten Tomatoes scores there. So, but the problem is with BVS is that you're starting to get this general public and zeitgeist of the movie sucks. Yeah, I'm hearing people saying that all the time. Oh, BVS? I mean, Batman vs. Superman? I heard that movie sucked. Even though they never seen it, never saw anything about it. They're not even interested even to see it.
No, I hear that. But honestly, I know you're saying, Twilight movies come out and they get terrible ratings and nobody cares. And Transformers movies come out and they get terrible ratings and nobody cares. But the thing is, when BVS came out and the critics first started putting their reviews out and they weren't that positive, people cared. It wasn't like Twilight or Transformers or any other movie that's happened to. People did really care. And I think that to a certain degree, there was that kind of curiosity of, well, man, there's so much controversy around this, I better go see it and see what it's all about. And maybe that did get a couple more butts in a couple of seats. But at the same time, I think that it could very well have had a negative impact on the box office. I mean, there's no way we could ever know. I mean, it's not something that can be proved one way or the other, but I don't know. I can see the argument on both sides of that.
Yeah, all I'm saying is that whether or not Rotten Tomatoes had a negative impact, word of mouth is always going to be a more powerful impact than Rotten Tomatoes will be.
Yeah, there's a lot of comic book fans that are also slamming it. So it's not just critics and audiences. I mean, there's comic book fans that hate it.
That's true. That's totally true. But at the same time, I think that there were so many people wanting to hate this movie before it ever came out that getting those negative Rotten Tomatoes reviews, it bolstered their confidence. It boosted them up and put them in this position of gloating before they even saw the movie. Like, see, I told you it was going to be bad. I already know it sucks. And they put that out there even harder than they were before the movie came out. So I don't know. Now,
I definitely think that is a factor too. There was.
All right, I'm getting sucked into this. We gotta. We can't talk too much about this.
Yeah, we said we weren't gonna do it. So.
I know, and I can't help myself. I'm sorry. I did the same thing on Facebook. I said I wasn't gonna talk about it anymore, and then I shared a meme, and it turned into a fucking war. So
yeah.
I just want to mention one thing, and it's got very little to do. I watched Weird Science over the weekend.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if y'all seen Weird Science.
Yes.
You remember when?
The one from the 80s.
Where they make the girl, they build the girl out of the computer and shit.
Yeah.
When she turns Chet, the older brother, into that turd frog thing, it totally reminded me of Doomsday.
Oh man, you had to go there. No more. The only other
mic
thing.
Drop. All right. Next subject.
Yes, mic drop.
Moving on.